Hello, my brothers and sisters, and welcome once again to Off the Beaten Path. As always, I'm your host, Reverend Hagen. And today I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's going on the channel, why I haven't been on in a bit, and some changes that are coming up. Really, this is focusing on dngnradio.com, The Dungeon, and what they're all about, okay? They've picked up this show. I'm also doing Hagen's Horrific Cinematic Dissection for The Dungeon, and hopefully some shows in the future. These are really, really cool radio station. I wanted to give you a heads up on their lineup real quick. We've got Violent Vespers, which is a horror DJ show hosted by Dr. Frankentrance. There's also Twisted Tales, Stories from the Shadows, hearing Rare Scares of Delight, narrated by Sir Roderick Whetstone. Really cool, kind of an old-time radio show. Absolutely love it. The Hully Gully Horror Show with Ms. Peachy Keen and Big Bad Daddy Wolf. They'll guide you through some nostalgic hip-hop and, not hip-hop, bebop. Hello. Some of the older stuff all the way up to the stuff in the 2000s, mixing in some really fun stuff with that. We've also got the Chronicles of Kronos. Let these tortured tales of terror bring you back to a time when radio was king and the spoken word had the power to carve out your nightmares. Hosted by Kronos. Really, really fun stuff. There's also the Paranormal Soup Classics. Now, the Midwest Paranormal presents Paranormal Soup. This is a paranormal group that has actually a live broadcast Sunday night between 10 and 12 Central Standard Time on YouTube, hosted by Jason Bland. So these are fellow paranormal investigators that do some really fun stuff. There's also Films of Fear. This is a behind-the-scenes looks on what goes into making the really cool horror films that we see, that I review for them. And of course, Hagen's Horrific Cinematic Dissection, where I basically review horror movies that are going on at the time. So please check these guys out. Just so you know, on the 21st, on March 21st, I will have one of my shows airing there, Off the Beaten Path, this show here on werewolves. It's going to be on the Solstice. It's very exciting. I'm very excited about it. Upcoming here is also going to be a show on skeletons that I will post tonight. I've been promising that for a while, but I've had some health issues that actually took my voice out. And so I wasn't actually able to do any voice work. And clearly I need to speak for this kind of thing, clearly. So we've got Skeletons coming up today. I'm going to post it. We've got Werewolves on the 21st. I've also got stuff on Roswell that's going to be airing this month. I've got, the Battle of LA. I'm going to look, we just did a show on vampires. We did a show on zombies. We might look a little bit more into zombies. And I'm thinking of doing a follow-up to vampires on vampire culture in America, which I find very fascinating. And I'm actually going to be doing an on-site investigation that I'm going to post here as well, even though we normally look at historic events, where Angels Fear to Tread is going to go out and do an investigation, and we're going to post the highlights here. So please stay tuned. We've got some really exciting stuff coming up and stuff that I'm very proud of. Again, I am so grateful for anybody that watches the show. Please like and subscribe, and please comment. Tell me what you want to see, shows that you want to see. There's some really fascinating UFO stuff that I've got a show coming up on too. Modern day accounts of UFOs, not a historical show, but actually some really amazing modern day UFOs. Even some UFOs that were found in Antarctica that I'm really excited about. So stay tuned. A lot of exciting stuff coming up. And as always, keep your heads up, my brothers and sisters.